Golden State Warriors going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Brian Anderson here alongside my colleagues Dan Van Gundy and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Filling the wings, it'll be Edgecombe and Brown. Joel Embiid is out there with LeBron James. And it's Maxey in at the point. And for the Warriors, down low it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Stephen Curry is out there with Moody. And it's Santos in at the 3, the small forward. And heading into this one, how about the clash at the big man positions?
Well, the skill we're seeing in the front court these days, just phenomenal. To me, it's the biggest way the game has changed. Okay, everybody talks about the three-point shooting and the pace, but what the big guys are able to do in terms of their skill set, incredible, and we're going to see it tonight. I'm looking forward to this one.
And when Embiid is doing that, protecting the... Are you kidding me?
Clear that deck.
Wow. Not many guys are going to go for that kind of jam.
The skill, the timing, the athleticism, putting it all on display. Now here's Green. Back to Curry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Joel Embiid.
Well, that is a tough cover down there, and Curry relishes any opportunity he gets to go to the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Tim, when Steph shoots the ball, he gets it off so quickly. At times, it can seem nonchalant.
Well, when you have perfect shooting mechanics, it can seem effortless. And that's exactly what it looks like when Steph Curry lets it fly.
And so Curry nails both of them. I tell you, the hand-eye coordination of Steph and Curry, world-class, Tim.
And he got it from his father, Dell, a guy that I had to guard back in the day. And Steph, I think, might have an impressive second act as a golfer if that's how he wants to go.
Now here's Maxey, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league is emphasized this. Once you set the pick, you cannot move.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
A little over a minute gone.
I got you, LeBron.
Here in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Butler against James. Butler with the bucket.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Brown, a screen on Green. Embiid passes to Brown. And he banks in the layup.
Great execution, creating a high percentage look.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Santos. Now here's Curry. Maxey covering. 6 to shoot. Moody passes to Green. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Here's James. Inside, shoots. Brown can't hit. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Green with a screen on Maxey. And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, Curry just doing damage from deep. If you give him any separation, his three-point shooting is deadly.
Now here is James. And stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Maxey. From outside the arc. And again, it's Curry with a 3. Curry's got 8.
And only a handful of guys have really changed the game of basketball, but Curry has redefined what we consider to be a bad shot. Now think about that.
Well, they've leaned on him early, and it's working.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved. Early.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Warriors are no longer title favorites, but Draymond Green said you just need a chance. If you give yourself a shot at it, we know how to do it. I think that's a skill that probably 97% of the NBA does not have, is they don't know how to do it. We actually know how. BA, back to you.
He's seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Butler. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball. Legs, how about Philly getting Tyrese Maxey with their 21st pick back in 2020?
And what a success story. Seeing his development year after year since they drafted him from a bench role to what he has become now. This is a huge win for the Sixers.
Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Moody.
Yeah, it's really tough on that defender. Embiid's just so good, and now you give him a chance for one more.
Tim, at his peak, has there ever been a big man with the kind of three-level scoring ability of Joel Embiid?
Well, it's a great question, and historically, very few big men have had it. Jokic was not quite the same rim threat. Embiid at peak form, he's as dynamic as you're going to find when healthy.
The shot by Pajemski, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
The kick out to Maxey. Fires the three, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Porzingis with a screen on James. Here's Horford. They kick it out to Porzingis. And he gets that one.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Horford with a steal. And he's all alone. And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edgecombe. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Stephen Curry. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Maxey. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers. And the thrill of NBA action appeals to everybody. Great to see the fans enjoying themselves, including some VIPs out there.
Well, you can really see the action from those seats.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for James. Now here's Maxey. Yet to see a basket. Horford with the block.
Well, this is the kind of rim protection you get with Horford. He's outstanding turning shots back.
Outside, Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Butler against Caldwell Pope from deep. Melton. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Embiid. Porzingis grabs the board.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Melton outside. Here's Porzingis. Embiid covers. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Out to Horford. This one for 3. The shot off that time. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
I got a bad first quarter. Very bad first quarter.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
What a job they've done defensively. Getting steals, creating live ball turnovers. Very impressive.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
We've got Brandon Pajemski, Butler out there with Al Horford. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Looking at Brandon Pajemski, he's been referred to as a glue guy and a connector, Tim.
It's because he's a well-rounded player, and he finds ways to impact the game, primarily through his defensive rebounding, but he's also a pretty good spot-up shooter.
Lindebort, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for Philadelphia. Brown's checked in. James passes to Brown. Embiid a screen on Melton. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Aside from a few guys who can really sell it, it's hard to get away with the illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Outside Pajemski. James with the rebound. And Brown has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 4.
And what I love about Tyrese Maxey, he's so good at just overwhelming you with energy. He puts the defense in a tough spot because of his relentless ability to push the pace.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And legs after attending the University of Kentucky for a year. Tyrese Maxey was drafted in 2020 at pick number 21.
And BA Kentucky just has a knack for churning out NBA talent. It is a pipeline to the league.
Wade, he's checked in for the Sixers. Now, here is James.
Oh, wow!
And he jams it home with authority.
He powers through size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
The Warriors shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Outside Pajemski. Beyond the arc. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
This James on the wing. Pass to Wade. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, good move inside, finishing through tough D. He'll battle you anytime he's around the rim.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors.
That's okay with me putting on some of this music, my fault. I want to hear some of the 2K music. I'll get to hear it anyway.
Warriors leading. Here's Porzingis. And there's the rejection. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
And that's textbook defense. Positioning himself well to be able to send it back.
Butler finds Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Brown. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 3.
Well, you could really feel Brown's defensive focus there. He was determined to affect the shot.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on it.
Now, here is James. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the middle. Wade, that's good. Wade's got his second basket of the game. Tim, you look at the last 10 years of the league, what do you think the most drastic change in on-court approach has been?
Well, I think offensive schemes now are really refined. The amount of motion that defenses have to deal with, and as a result, the number of decisions that have to be made.
I don't want to hear this music. Maybe if I could like change it, it'll be different.
By possession.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid comes in for Bona, and it's Edgecombe in for Wade. The Warriors lead by 4. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Butler with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. Oh, look at Green. So smart, so athletic.
Oh, look at the hustle there from Draymond, leaving it all on the floor.
Edgecombe finds James. Now Embiid, Green covering. And they're pushing it up. Here's Butler. James with the block. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Stephen Curry is still playing to win. He said every moment I have out there matters. I just want to play relevant, meaningful games. It doesn't mean that you're making the finals every year. It doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to win. It's just that rush of, we can make this happen. Guys,
every win counts for something. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Moody. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Shoots over Brown. Oh, the chef cooking with a crowded kitchen.
That's got to be frustrating defensively. They're right on top of him, but Curry just too good.
Here's James. And the shot goes. James has got 6.
One of the most reliable moves you can make. So hard not to bite on that up front.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout.
God,
he's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Switch here. Porzingis has checked in. Bonus checked in for Philadelphia. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. checked in for the Sixers. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Embiid against Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. 76ers trail by 4. Now Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Curry. Maxey passes to Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
And this is why Maxey is so dangerous in pick and roll action. He is a dual threat to score or deliver.
Porzingis with a screen on Embiid. Embiid against Curry. The 3 is up. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Typically, you'd go 2 for 1 here.
Well, that's the theory. We'll see.
Screen by Embiid. Down low. It's stolen by Green. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And here's Curry for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Well, ending the quarter, this could be a last shot situation.
Yeah, I agree. Unless it's a wide open look, run the clock down. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Oh, Curry, a sick triple. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Well, that is the definition of an unforced error. Very unfortunate, and the coach is going to have something to say about that.
Moody from outside, and that comes off the assist by Green. Moody's got himself on the board with a 3 there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play, and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Look, he's done a ton of damage from the three-point line.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
James with the ball, and the 76ers looking at who they've got. LeBron James out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Bona in at the 4-man position. Out to the right wing. Outside Moody. Left side Green. Outside Curry. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
Yeah, and every 3 he hits creates more space for this offense.
When you force the defense to extend out of the perimeter, it'll open up those driving lanes and give you more room to operate in the paint.
The Warriors lead by 9. Here's Santos. Still without a bucket. Curry passes to Green. Here's Butler. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Green just outworking the competition. And Tim, when you think of the teams you most enjoyed playing for, what was the common denominator?
Well, B.A., I think chemistry and culture certainly go a long way, but at the end of the day, nothing beats having a lot of guys that contribute to winning. I think the most fun I had was probably with the Bullets in 95, 96, getting great minutes on a team that was competing every night.
Now here's Curry. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And it's rejected. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
That's just great vision from Embiid. He's so good at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
They double team Curry. Green with a screen on Embiid. He shoots it. Curry, no good.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Now, here is James. He's guarded. Oh, hammer it home.
Nice. Wow, I don't know if he should be going for those tricky dunks when they're trailing.
Hey, maybe he's trying to fire up a comeback. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11. And the Sixers kind of a surprise pick for LeBron this summer.
Yeah, B.A., not many had the Sixers as the front runner. But the fit makes perfect sense for all their talent. They were thin at the power forward spot, and LeBron, with his floor spacing and playmaking, pairs well with this lineup.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. Offensively, it's all coming together for him.
Yeah, passes are connecting. Guys are working to get open. Great effort so far. Well, they've been on a big-time run, trying to keep this close.
Well, this takes maximum effort on both ends to do this. Let's see now if they can sustain it.
Green with a screen on Embiid. With the teardrop. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Tim, once the Curry era is over, and it's coming, what's next for the Warriors?
Well, B.A., this is why they've been unwilling to give up their draft capital. This ownership group hasn't had to play the long game, but some patience now will be required.
Porzingis has checked in for Moody. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so Curry nails both of them.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Outside Maxey. To the paint. Embiid passes to Brown. Back to Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
James inside, working on Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And they are racking up the assist totals because they're moving the ball selflessly. You're seeing great chemistry out there.
He's off on the first. You think V.J. Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey are the most athletic backcourt in the league, Tim?
Well, B.A., I think they're definitely in that conversation, but they also, I think, have the potential to become one of the best overall backcourts in the league as well.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Bona comes in for Joel Embiid, and Anthony Simons subbed in for Edgecombe. Now here's Podziemski. He's got 6. On target from about 13 feet. Podziemski's got 8.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Inside. And that one's good. Bona.
Assist from LeBron.
Warriors lead by 5. .121 left in the third quarter. Curry looking it over. Fires the 3. James with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Wow.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
No way, says Al Horford, using his long reach for the denial.
Simons against Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Launches a 3. That's good from Curry on the assist by Porzingis. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now here's Podziemski. Horford passes to Curry. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Here's James. Oh, 2 vicious points from the King.
Yeah, a simple pick play works wonders.
Well, he got the room he needed, and he went straight to the rim.
Melton on the wing. Horford passes to Curry. From outside, off the mark. Simons deciding where to go with it. 1 second left. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Well, he got that out of his hands just in time.
That's just a great play on his part.
I said a butter beat on
winding down.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Warriors on top. They lead by 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
All right, perfect.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Great setup by the big fella there. Surveying the court, putting it on time and on target.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Al Horford out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors 5.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Bona. That one's good for 2. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11. Porzingis with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Bona. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First one falls for him. Curry, he's checked in for Horford.
2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. The Warriors lead by 4. Now here's Podziemski. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
The line for 1. Stephen Curry.
And And the technical free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. Edgecombe's checked in. Here's Butler. Outside Pajemski. The free ball. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Love. Warriors with the rebound. Back to Butler. Here's Porzingis. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Pass to Wade. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws for him now.
Team foul.
First free throw is good.
Go Warriors. Pajemski taking 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Lindeborg, he's checked in for the Warriors. Philadelphia also making some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Bona. Brown comes in for Edwards. And it's Maxey in for Love. Outside Butler. Back to Pajemski. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Embiid, he's checked in for Wade.
Second team foul. At the line, go Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis. Shooting.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
76ers trail by 9. And here's James. James finds a runway and gets airborne.
Not taking any chances there. 2 hands on the ball, 2 points cut into the deficit.
Maybe that's the momentum changer they need. Here's Lindeborg, defended by Brown. Lindeborg, shot is off. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. James against Porzingis. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
That is just athleticism, working against that kind of length.
Embiid against Curry. Left side Porzingis. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by James. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
James at the line for 1.
That free throw good from James. And when you talk about a player like Tyrese Maxey, his speed really jumps out at you, Tim.
Well, he might be the fastest player end-to-end with the basketball in the NBA, and that's what makes him so dangerous in transition. He's shifty and elusive and one of the toughest covers in the game.
Poke loose. Here's James. Embiid, a screen on Butler. Now Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the shot is off. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Butler with the ball. Edgecombe picks him up. Now Curry. Moody! Oh, off target from downtown. Now Brown. Now it's Maxey. James up top. Green covering. JB, nice finish inside.
Well, we all know this about Jaylen Brown. He will work incredibly hard to get the big bucket.
It's good. 1:58 left to play in the 4th. James deciding where to go with it. Outside Maxey. James, a screen on Curry. Now James. Here's the pass to Brown. Clock at 6. Now James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
Well, down the stretch, he is more than comfortable with the ball in his hands.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Curry driving in, lays it in easily.
And Curry having some fun out there right now. This is the competitive environment he loves.
Here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
Big-time players make big-time plays, and Embiid did it right there.
Curry against Embiid. Takes a 13-footer. Brown pulls down the board. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 2-point game.
Well, when you really need a bucket, go to something bankable. Smart basketball.
Embiid against Curry. Shoots a 3, and he nails it.
Oh, man, that is showing some guts. Nice shot.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Now, here is James. Screen by Embiid. And he slams it down.
Well, he diagnosed that and went right after.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Curry. Oh, no good on the layup. Here's the pass to Brown. Here's James. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
Well, you usually have one play saved for a make or break possession. Time to use it.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Outside Curry. Green outside. Up top Curry. For 3. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one with the late victory.
I was like, all right, they're like Draymond Green.
Listen, this is the kind of win you build off of. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
All right, to Allie LaForce with our player of the game.
LeBron, you overcame a shaky start in this one.
Yes.
Describe the gritty effort to get the win.
You know, we wanted making shots to start the game in the first quarter, but we continued to just grind and grind and grind. And that's what was able to keep us, you know, in the game, even throughout the whole first half, not only the first quarter.
It's not always perfect, but you made it happen. Enjoy the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We thank you for being with us. And we present the player of the game, LeBron James.